right, so this is a pearl technique. What I'm putting down here is just gold paint mixed with Floetrol. I'm going to put quite a bit of it because I want to make sure it stretches to all parts of the canvas. I'm using the DecoArt Extreme Sheen Gold, nice and shiny. Get all of that out there. And that's just gonna hang out on the canvas for a minute. This is an 8x10. Doing an 8x10 because it should look similar to another painting that I did, and I thought they would match well together. All right, so I'm gonna layer a bunch of colors in my cup. Somebody requested purples and teals on this one. So I've already mixed these up, again, mixed with Floetrol and water. And there we go, we've got some purple. Nice amount of teal in there. This is a lighter purple that I mixed up. Put some of that in. Black looks nice on this because of the contrast. These gold that's down there is going to pop up, and it looks nice with the dark contrast. Slightly different shade of purple. This is a metallic purple. The dark. For this size canvas, I need about 5 to 6 ounces of paint, so I am going to fill this up most of the way. I'm going to put a touch of white as well, just a touch in the middle. Ooh, oh well, that's fine. It's going to get poured over anyway. And I'll use all of this since I mixed it up. And just a little bit more, a tiny bit more black. And I'm going to do a tiny bit more of this dark purple. Alright, so now these are mixed with Floetrol and water. This should be enough for this size canvas because we already have the gold down there. So I'm going to pour this right over top. The idea is that this will kind of coat over the top of this. It's a little bit thinner. This is a little bit thicker. I'm going to pour a tree ring pour starting right in the middle. Pour, go in a slight circle, make those nice rings. Pour somewhat slowly, you'll get better rings. I'm just going to do this. You can see that the paint's kind of going over the top of the gold. Ideally, it's going to push some of that out, but it should also roll over the top. Almost at the end here. Get as much paint out as I can. All right, and right at the end, you know, grab that so it doesn't drip somewhere else in your painting. All right, now comes the fun part, the tilting. So I'm gonna go, it's a little bit off center here. I thought my canvas was level, but it might not be 100% even here. So I'm gonna go off the edges and again, kind of roll it over this gold here. So it's closest here. So I'm just gonna start there. Start by not stretching it too much. Actually, I'm gonna go over the gold a little bit more first. Stretch this out. All right, all the way off the canvas. Try to save my center there. I like the center. Stand up. I'm gonna come back. Do the diagonals. That's really pretty colors. There. Stretch to the other corner. Side there. You can help those corners along if you miss them. And let's go back to this last part here. Glad that teal is coming out with all the different purples in there. over the edge. All right. You see, I'm gonna have some of these pearls. I'm gonna rinse my hands off really quickly, and then we're gonna torch this so we get some more of those pearls start popping up. Oops, bumping into the cameraman. They're starting on their own already, but the little bit of butane torch here will help these come out. So you want to keep your torch moving. Little circles. The edge that came off of last is not going to have as many because that paint on the other edge is rolling back and forth more as it stretches, and this last corner it only rolls back just a little bit, so you don't get as many pearls on that side, but that's okay. It's still really pretty. Make sure I get the center, get any air bubbles out, and then maybe there's a little gold left in there that could pop up. You never know. There they go. I don't want to over torch this too much, so I'm gonna leave it there for right now. And then the last step I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check my edges here. I have a little spoon, there's some gold on it. And I wanna get the dripping off. The dripping will keep pulling the paint off the canvas, and you don't want it to pull all those beautiful gold cells off. There's some on the side over here that are really nice too. I hope not all the gold dripped off the canvas. Touch of that corner right there, and all the way in the back. The back corner is the hardest one to get there. All right, I'm gonna let that sit and develop for a few minutes. We'll still have some gold and some cells popping up, but we have a nice close-up. And that's how I do a pearl pour painting. So hopefully we'll see what the final one looks like after it sets up. I'll post the final picture with this video on my art group. Thank you.